It's story time. Story time. Let's read it story time. Story time. I'm geeked, it's story time. Story time. You and me, it's story time. Story time. Well, let's achieve. Hello, my beautiful K crew, and welcome to story time with me, Kayla. How are you doing on this beauty, kind of cloudy Sunday? I hope you are doing well and, of course, making sure to stay safe. Now, today we have another special Arthur feature. Today we are going to take a look at a book from Author Olaolu Ogunyemi. In addition to being an author, he is also a husband, a father, a mentor, and a U.S. Marines officer. And so, he has written a book with a very powerful message that I want everyone to hear. And so, without further ado, the book we will be reading tonight is called Crow from the Shadow, written by Olaolu Ogunyemi and illustrated by Joshua Ogunyemi. You ready to see what this book is all about? Ready, set, let's begin.
Crow from the Shadow, written by Olaolu Ogunyemi and illustrated by Joshua Ogunyemi. Here we go. Olaolu also left us with a special message. It says, "Thank you. You determine your own future. Let's #defeat the shadow together." Thank you so much for our autographed copy. We always appreciate it. This book is dedicated to my beautiful wife and children. I love you all. To my wonderful family and support system. You guys rock. And to those from the shadow, no matter who, what, or where that may be, you can do it. I believe in you. Let's begin. Hi, I'm Crow. Crow from the shadow. The shadow is a person, or maybe a thing, or a place. The shadow tells me who to be, how to go, and where to stay. I wear all black, although my favorite color is blue. Black cap, black shades, yep, that's what the shadow tells me to do. School is easy. I can always get an A, but why would I do that? That's not the shadow's way. I love sunsets on the beach while enjoying a nice book to read. But the shadow said reading is boring, so that hobby is not for me. I love flying like the wind while I chat with my friends, but the shadow said that I am a loner, so I just play pretend. I really love sports. Basketball is what I love to play, but the shadow said don't play sports, so I just sleep all day. I had a dream that I earned a degree and decided to protect and serve. But the shadow told me that I would never overcome life's hills and curves. I am an amazing architect. I built an Eiffel Tower with toothpicks. But wait, the shadow told me that I can only dig a ditch? I have climbed a mountain and I have sped around curves. I have greeted many friends and I have read hundreds of words. I have great manners and I am excellent at school. Why should I listen to the shadow when the shadow tells untruths? I can be a success and even choose a mate. Who gave the shadow the power to control my fate? I will move forward and become all that I can be. Only one can determine my future. That one is me. Let's continue the conversation. How would you describe Crow? How would you describe the shadow? What changed throughout the story? What is the most important part of the story? The end.
Yes, K crew, there is absolutely only one person who can control your future, and that person is you, and never forget that. Now, I hope you enjoyed reading this book as much as I did. To find your copy, make sure to head on over to his website, and you can also find this book on Amazon. And of course, be sure to follow on social media. A big thank you to our Arthur for this wonderful submission. And I want you all to stay tuned because on a later date, I will be reading his second book, Billy's Dipper's Time to Shine. So definitely stay tuned. I want to give a huge shout out to his family. Hey everyone, and shout out to the illustrator as well. And I want to thank you all for joining me as well. But it's time to say goodbye. Are you ready? Here we go. Goodbye, 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 my friends. Goodbye to you. I hope to see you again. We'll soon be proud of all your work tonight. Now climb in the bed and sleep real tight. On the count of 3, let's say goodnight. 1, 2,